Hi everyone, Tim here with New Hope Games, and welcome to the House of Concepts series. Okay, this series is going to consist of several videos showing concepts of games that were either never finished or were put on hold or not released. None of these I'm going to show here have ever been released, so, and many of them have not even been announced. Most of them haven't even been announced anyway. So this will be the first video here, and we're going to kick it off with this game called Deep Blue. Okay, and I hope you all enjoy this video, and let's get to the game. Okay, so here's Deep Blue, and what this game is, it's a game about oceanography, like somewhat abstract anyway. And what you do in this game is you make decisions as a captain of a vessel. Okay, so and you can buy several different vessels as you start making revenue and everything from oceanography expeditions and things like that. Right now, this is not even an alpha version. It's still somewhat of a concept, but it's a little bit more polished than your regular concept. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm gonna hit start, and like right now, there's no options and things like that because, like I said, it is still just a concept. Okay, and you notice too, like the water here, there's no textures. It's just waves and things like that. So, other than that, here is the main play area right now, and I'm gonna go over to what's here. This is buttons at the top here. Okay, mooring. This is dock or undock. Basically, you moor your vessel. You see the lines come out and tied to the dock. Buy supplies, buy fuel, repair your vessel, or buy ships. This is called the ship shop. Okay, and I'm gonna show you that in just a bit. But here you see a storm came up. Okay, so you don't really want to be out there in the ocean when there's storms, because especially in a smaller vessel, because the hull on the vessel will start getting damaged when it hits these big waves and things like that. So let me show you here. Let's look at the shop. Okay, ship shop. Money. You're not going to start with 600,000. This is for testing purposes only. So sorry about that. Anyway, here is all the different ships. There's 12 on each page, but you can see there's 3 other spaces for way more vessels, but there's none here yet. Okay, so right now we have these 12. Okay, there's a price, and we'll go over some of them. Okay, look, price here, fuel, how many gallons of fuel it holds, supplies. This is basically the amount of supplies in days the vessel can carry, and the speed 12 knots, hull 12. So that right there is how sturdy the ship basically is. The higher the hull points, the more damage it could take, obviously, before you sink. Once that gets down to 0, you're going under. Okay. All right. So discovery. This is important because what discovery is, you got a 1 out of 13 chance of discovering something with this vessel right here. And when you discover something, what happens? It adds an item or discovery to your inventory, which you can sell when you get back to the dock. So that's how you make money. And right now, that's how the game is. But this, like I said, it is a concept still. So there's a lot of things that can be done and changed and worked around. And however, it seems to be best. Okay. And cargo. Now, this is the amount of cargo room on the vessel. This is somewhat of a smaller vessel, so it's 10 here. It can hold 10 units of cargo. Okay. So right now, I'm going to just leave the default vessel there, and we'll buy one later. So let's go ahead and let's see how this all works out. Okay. First, let's discuss a little bit more here. You'll see your stuff down here. Like notice day 2. That means 2 days pass, and you notice you pay slip fees. So if you just sit there at the dock and you have bad weather for days and you don't want to go out, then what's going to happen is you're going to start paying that slip fee, 200. It may not seem a lot because I have 600,000, but you're not going to start with a whole lot. So that could be a problem there when if you get bad weather, a streak of bad weather, okay, and supplies. Notice I've already used supplies here because I've been sitting at the dock, okay. Fuel, hull, speed, everything else is fine, okay. I never used no fuel because I've been sitting there, okay. And right here you have the horn. You can blow the horn, okay. This is flares. So if you go out here and you're in distress, you can launch flares, okay, to get a tow or rescue. They come and look for you. They can find you easier right there. Here's a VHF marine radio where you can communicate with other vessels. And down here is all the items that you can acquire from being an area of interest, which is right here. Okay, area of interest is an area where you're looking to go to study or diving or do whatever, anything you want to do, anything like that. That's like any kind of oceanography thing or whatever. Mostly just diving and stuff. It's going to be done in areas of interest. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how it works right now. So I'm gonna unmoor it, and I'm gonna go out right here. All I have to do is just left click, and now your boat's underway now. Okay. All right. So once I get here, what's going to happen is it'll turn green, this area of interest. As long as it's green, you don't have to be right in the middle. As long as it's green, you're close enough to be able to do what you need to do. Okay, so now I'm going to wait right here, and we're going to see what happens as far as collecting. These are basically, these are discoveries. So we'll see how many it collects, okay? It could be a lot of different things. Some are worth more than the others. Okay, so I'm just going to wait, and hopefully I get some things here so I can go back to the dock and sell for a profit. Okay, so right now I haven't gotten anything, so that happens sometimes. So it's basically it's a game that, like I said, it makes you make decisions on basically should I stay out, how long should I stay out, should I go, should I keep running back and forth and burning fuel. Hey, I found something there. So that was like coral or something. Okay, and I'm just going to keep waiting now, and notice my cargo went down. I found another one like that. Cargo down to 6. Okay, so I can have 6 more things, and I'm okay because I have 10 hull. I have enough supplies for 4 days, so I can just stay where I'm at right now. But eventually, what I would like to see happen in this game is additional areas added. Like when you go to the left or right, you go to different regions. And each region is going to have different type of discoveries and items that you can find. Okay, so now notice there's a storm. Okay, and my ship's rocking. Okay, now look at my hull points. I had 10. Now I'm down to 5. So I'm kind of getting worried. I hope it's going to stop soon. I could sink right here, right now. So hopefully not. Man, I'm down to 4 already. I might want to start heading back. Okay, cleared up just in time. I'm going back because if another storm comes. With this small vessel, I could be in trouble. Let's get back quick as possible, okay? I'm down to 2 right here, So, and that was a good ways out there, so hopefully we can get back in time. If a storm even pops up right now, it could be the end of me, okay? So, that's what I'm saying. So, it's kind of be, you don't want to keep just go out there and grab 1 or 2 things and come back and forth because you can burn fuel, and fuel's going to cost money. Okay, so now, to sell these things, you just left click. Now notice I have $5.99 and $600. Let's sell these things that I found. Okay, so now I have a little bit of profit, 150 since I started. But think about it, I've paid slip fees too, and things like that. So but I made enough to cover that. So because I started with 600, so I do have 150 profit. But I need hull repairs, I need supplies, and I need fuel. So let's see what happens now. Another slip fee is taken out. Okay, let's get repairs on the hull. Okay, 10. Now, supplies. 6. Okay, now look at my money, okay? So, I'm in the red right now. I started with 600,000. Now look at this. 599, 520. Okay, but, I mean, I could probably go out now again. So, that's what you do. That's basically how the game works. And like I said, right now, and, this is what's in here. And these containers like this, these are just obstacles. If you hit them, you're going to suffer a lot of damage. Right now, obviously, you can see them clear as day. You're not going to hit them, but eventually, there's going to be some times when you're not going to be able to see those things too well. Maybe foggy conditions and things like that. Also, there's sometimes you're going to see lifeboats appear with a person in distress, and if you pick them up, you'll get extra bonus points and things like that from picking and saving up a person there in distress. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the ship shop. We'll pick another ship and try it out. Let's see. How about let's go with the Horizon. We'll just pick the Horizon, okay? 87,800, 160 gallons of fuel, 12 supplies, 15 knots, 16 hull, 1 out of 11 chance of discovery, and 14 cargo. Big, sturdy ship, okay? Now, look at that. Okay, that's huge, okay? Now, go to horn, leave the dock, okay? And we go out here, and I can obviously stay out here for days with this thing, okay? Days, okay? Like 12 days. Okay, I'm not worried about storms. I'm just going to sit here and just collect as much as I can, and I'm going to go back and I'm pretty sure I can get a profit. But now the ship, look what I paid, 87,000. So, it's like, that right there is quite a bit of fun. So it looks like there might be a little issue too, like in the amount. You see, because I had like a whole lot. I had, 600,000. So obviously when I bought this, I think it said 87. I thought it did, but there must be a little problem there. But like I said, that's to be expected because it is a concept. It's not a finished game. There is work to be done. So, Heart of the Sea. I just found one. Okay, so, and there could be some other things. I mean, there could be a lot more to this game. Like when you go to these areas of interest, it could be a little more added where you don't just simply go there. When your ship gets the area of interest, you might be, can go to a whole other screen where you can actually use the divers and find the things. That would be a whole other interest inside of it. But right now, this is what I got. So let's see. We have one. Okay, supplies. I still have 11 supplies. I got room for 11 cargo. As long as the thing is still here, the area of interest, it's going to move from time to time, different places. But I don't have to worry, like I said, because with this ship, it's plenty strong enough, but it can probably survive at least, I'm thinking at least 3 storms before I have to go back. Good idea to head back now, but I'm not heading back. I'm going to set it out here. We need some to bring in some cash here, especially since I got ripped off when I purchased this vessel. I somehow ended up with 72,000. It's like, how much did I pay for this thing, right? It said 87,000. I thought it did, So well, see, I'm just gonna cargo 10. I got room for 10 more items here, okay, and I'm finding things, so it's gonna catch up pretty good. Even spending all of that on this vessel and that miscalculation there, are still gonna come out probably profitable. At least if it was the real price, though, I guess not really what I paid for it. So we got room for 8 more left, and I got 14 hulls. So you see, it's not, it's a lot safer here. Man, the weather's getting bad. Okay, there's been a lot of storms. Okay, let's just stay where we at. Hold our ground. We got 13 hull, and I'm really collecting some items. I'm gonna move up a little bit out the sailboat's way. Okay. The sailboat is just something that was kind of added later on just to make it, over here anyway. It's just something I added. It don't really do a whole lot, just kind of, it's mostly there for just kind of like wood, so maybe to get in the way, so. All right. Rather than burn the fuel, I'm just going to stay out here, going back and forth between these areas and collecting as much as I possibly can. And we're going to see, we'll figure out how much I made off of everything, off of this run here, because, I just remember how much I have here, which, like I said, that shouldn't be that low, but it is. So, all right. So, 9 supplies, 1 more thing of cargo, and I'll have a full load. Hope I can find it right now. Even though maybe the ship can, handle a lot of storms, it's like you are getting damaged, and you do have to pay for that. You have to pay to repair the vessel. I mean, 12 is enough to go back in and go back out again, but, eventually you have to pay for all that, I'm going to just try to collect that 1 more thing in cargo. We have to go with a full load, and, we'll be close to it. We go. All right, 1 more thing. Let's get 1 more here. Cargo hold is full, so let's get back and sell it, all right? Okay, got back. Now, in order to sell it, just click, we got 71,920, so let's go ahead and sell and see if we get it. Okay, got 75,070. So you see, I made a good profit there. Several thousand. So yeah. But you know, there's going to be expenses because I got to repair the hull, and also I got enough fuel, but I could go on again without repairing the hull. That's 12's a good bit. You know, supplies is enough. I could see up for 8 more days. So okay, so this is Deep Blue. And if you think you like this or something, or if you know, let me know down in the comments below. And what you think about the game. You think I should resume development on it, or is this something you think you might want to play, or whatever? Then yeah, just let me know. But this will be the conclusion of the first episode of the House of Concept series, and I'm gonna come back with another one behind this, either the next day or the day after. I'm trying to post them between every 1 or 2 days, and I'll put a new video up. And I got quite a bit of concepts, so I'm gonna just keep looking around and seeing what I got laying around here. You know, things that never got finished, or you know, some things. Some of the games I thought were pretty fun. I mean, we make games that we like to play. So basically, you know, these games obviously they're not like games that's going to appeal to a massive audience. It's just certain smaller, dedicated type of people that would like these kind of games. You know, and you know, it's just basically like I said, it's making games that we like to play. So, all right, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. And bye for now.